How about getting more complicated as we go? So 3x minus 2 over x squared minus 64 minus x minus 2 over x plus 8. Well, in this case here, we're going to factor that one. So 3x minus 2 over x minus 8, x plus 8, minus x minus 2 over x plus 8. Okay, so this is the same type of thing as the last one, where we just have to multiply this top and bottom by x minus 8, and we got to have a common denominator, and then we can subtract. Okay, so 3x minus 2 minus x minus 2 times x minus 8 all over x minus 8, x plus 8. And all I did here was I multiplied top and bottom of this by x minus 8 to get a common denominator and put it all in 1. So 3x minus 2 minus x squared minus 2x minus 8x, so minus 10x, and plus 16. X minus 8, x plus 8, which equals negative x squared, and then 3x minus negative 10x is plus 13x. Negative 2 minus 16 is going to be minus 18 over x minus 8, x plus 8. Okay, so that's that one. And what about this one here? How about x plus 7 over x squared plus 2x minus 35 plus x plus 3 over x squared plus 14x plus 49. Okay, so we're going to factor these. X plus 7 over, well, this factors to x plus 7 times x minus 5 plus x plus 3, which factors, and the bottom factors to x plus 7 squared. Now you might notice that x plus 7 is common between the two, but this will factor out. Okay, so let's change this a little bit so that doesn't happen. Okay, so let's change this 7 to, say, a 3. Okay, so if that 7 is a 3, that's okay. Now, this is x plus 7 times x minus 5. This is x plus 7 times x plus 7. So you know that you need an x plus 7 on the denominator. So what do you have to multiply this by so that we have a same common denominator on both of them? Okay, so we need two x plus 7s on the bottom, and we need an x plus 7 and x minus 5. So let's do this here. Okay, so this is similar to adding something like I don't know, 5/8 plus 7 over 12, okay, where 4 is the greatest common factor of both of them. So you've got something like 5 over 4 times 4 plus 7 over, not 4 times 4, 2 times 4, sorry, 7 over 3 times 4, and you just cover one of them up, and 2 times 4 times 3 is the lowest common denominator. So you end up with multiplying the top here by 3, 5 times 3, over 2 times 4 times 3, plus 7 here. It's going to be 7 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 4. Okay, so just like we did when we looked at adding fractions, trying to get the lowest common denominator. All right, so this was the original denominator of that, this was the original denominator of that, and you're multiplying, that was the top, multiplying top and bottom by 3 here, top and bottom by 2 here, so that we get the lowest common denominator of 24 for that. Okay, so we're going to do the same sort of thing here. Okay, so we've got x plus 7 times x minus 5 is the original denominator. On the top, we've got x plus 3. Okay, we need an x plus 7 squared in order to match that one, so we're going to multiply by x plus 7 again, but we have to do that to the top as well. Okay, and then on here, we've got x plus 3 over x plus 7 squared. Okay, so we got the x plus 7 on the bottom, but now we need an x minus 5, so we're going to do x minus 5 on the bottom, and we're going to have to do the same thing on the top. Okay, so this was the original one, multiply top and bottom by x minus 5. This was the original one here, and then we multiply the top and bottom by x plus 7. Expand that out, we get x squared plus 3x plus 7x plus 10x. Okay, and plus 21 plus, expand this out, x squared plus 3x minus 5x, so minus 2x, and then minus 15. So that's all on the top. And then the bottom is x plus 7 squared times x minus 5. Simplify one more time here. We've got 2x squareds plus 8x, 10 minus 2, 21 minus 15, well, that's going to be plus 6, or plus 6, all over x plus 7 squared times x minus 5. And if that could factor and you cancel more out, then you could keep going. Okay, that's that one. And one more example is x squared minus 2x minus 15 all over x cubed minus x squared minus 12x minus x squared minus 9 all over x cubed minus 6x squared plus 9x. Okay, and then you would factor these as well. To the top would be x plus 3, x minus 5 over x times x plus 3 times x minus 4, common denominator of x on this, minus x minus 3 times x plus 3 over the bottom is x times x minus 3 squared. Okay, and then you can start factoring some stuff out here. So you've got that you can cancel out, and you've got one of these that you can cancel out, and then you have, bring the equals over here, x minus 5 over x times x minus 4 minus x plus 3 over x times x minus 3. Now you have to put in a restriction here that x cannot equal 3. Negative 3. Okay, because it canceled out here. And now you know that x is the common factor of the two. So this becomes x minus 5 times x minus 3 minus x minus 4 times x plus 3 over x times x minus 4 times x minus 3. X cannot equal negative 3. And now you simplify the top, expand and simplify, and you'll get the final answer if there's anything that factors out from there. And that's it for adding and subtracting rational expressions.